Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Xdefiant. So it's been a few days since I last uploaded. I actually don't know when I last uploaded. Give me a second. It's been 2 days since I last uploaded. I'm a little bit late to the party with the Xdefiant update. It came out about 3 days ago. I just got it pulled up right here because I want to read a few things. But I know they nerfed, like, jump spamming, crouch spamming. They did some, like, weapon tuning, I think. And now we got double XP weekend. Completely forgot about that. Just remembered. So I got the patch notes pulled up right here. June 12th, 2024. So yeah, I'm 3 days late. Let's see. Gameplay-wise, added aiming penalties for players who go to town on the jump and crouch buttons, aka the nuanced tactic of jump spamming, aka the maddening exploit of jump spamming. Opinions vary. That's funny. Players can now push the package in escort mode with confidence that their legs won't detach from their torso and strand them, which was a thing that was happening. Not too sure about that one. For long distance shooting, including slightly reduced walking speed when holding your breath while wielding scoped weapons, which makes sense when you think about it. Something for factions. Added additional fixes so that echelon players turn invisible only when using the digital ghillie suit, rather than for their entire lives. They're supposed to be sneaky, but come on. That's fucking hilarious. This crash fixes of various reduces the pop-up frequency of the banter toxicity notification because you know who you are. Holy god, these devs are awesome. You don't see stuff like that with Call of Duty. The little like one-liner, like funny little lines or sentences right at the end. Though that's awesome. Kind of makes you feel like you're actually reading something from a human, you know, because somebody definitely wrote that themselves. That is not made by a computer. That's fucking hilarious. We're gonna go into the training facility. I've never been in here before, actually. This is my first time in here. Let's actually just test some of the stuff out. So they nerfed crouch spamming and spam jumping. So let's just see here. Whoa, okay. I didn't catch that for a second. Okay, check that out. That's weird. So when you crouch spam like this, that gives you some insane... Look at that. That thing just bounces, and then it recenters itself. Oh my goodness. That is insane. Let me try it on a dummy. This is a practice dummy. Yeah, wow. Wow, oh my goodness. That is ridiculous. Not ridiculous, that's not honestly a good, but holy hell. Like, yeah, you can't just jump spam or crouch. You can't just crouch spam anymore because your camera will just go wonky. Look at this. You have to do it a few times, I think, before it actually kicks in. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's about like 5 crouches or so before it finally just like starts making you look like you had a long night of drinking. Okay, yeah, and when you just do it excessively, yeah, this is what it does. It just, oh my god. Alright, so that's the crouch spamming part. Let's see what it's like on the jump spamming end of things. Okay, yeah, see? Yeah, oh wow. Same effect, yeah, it just kind of sways you around. You guys ever, like, back in, like, high school or middle school or whatever, you have those people who come in and do those demonstrations of, like, the dangers of drinking and driving and just, like, alcohol in general? And they bring those, like, goggles that'll simulate a drunk person, basically, and they'll have you, like, ride a bike or something through some cones to show you what it's like drunk driving. That's basically how this feels. Yeah, it's basically putting those drunk goggles over your face. And you just get this crazy sway. Like, look at this. Look at that. Oh my god, dude. Here's another thing I noticed. ADS, then go hip, and then ADS again. It still sways around like this. Watch. Swaying right now. Stop. ADS, and it's still swaying. So you can't just like exploit it by going out of sights and then going back into sights, and it'll be good, you know. And it continues to sway. What about like this? Just at the hip? Yeah, at the hip it doesn't do it. Oh, but if you go back into your sights, it does it. Okay, so you do it a bunch at the hip, like this. Then you aim in, and you're swaying. Okay, so yeah, they actually thought about that. You can't just, like, exploit it that way. That's cool. Been seeing a lot of stuff about Black Ops 6 recently. I mean, we've been talking about it, too. I made a couple videos talking about it, reacting to it, talking about the showcase and whatever. And just a lot of people have really been covering it. That's because it's everywhere right now. I mean, like, kind of hard to miss it, because they're starting to market it everywhere now. Oh, shit. I'm seeing ads for it on YouTube and everything, which I haven't seen for a Call of Duty in forever. Like, when was the last time they actually did that? Like, having ads and everything everywhere. They're advertising it just... like, heavily. Honestly, I kind of miss that about Call of Duty. Don't really do that anymore, which really sucks. So it's nice to see that they're doing this for a change, because a little bit of hope, because then maybe the game will actually be good. Maybe they actually really did put some real time and effort into the game and some passion for once. 4 years development, 2 years of play testing, you know, they gotta sell. They really gotta sell it. And like I said, they, I kind of went off on my thought earlier. They're advertising it everywhere. It means that they want people to see the game and buy it, and likely because of Xdefiant. I mean, you put 2 and 2 together. They released the teaser trailers and everything for Black Ops 6 the day after Xdefiant dropped. Because Xdefiant dropped by surprise. So Activision must have saw that and was like, oh shit, yeah, we gotta get this out. And they sent it out a day after. Like, that should say something, right? I think it does. I really like this AK-47, by the way. AK-47's really good in this game. Really good. But anyways, enough about Black Ops 6. I've been talking a lot about that already. We know it's coming out. We know when we're going to see more of it at COD Next, August 28th, and it's going to release October 25th. The beta is probably going to come out, September or something? Because there's going to be a beta. So we'll see the game for what it is soon enough. We don't have to really talk about it anymore unless more stuff comes out, and when it does, of course, we'll talk about it. But right now, I want to talk about other things. The other thing I want to talk about now is Elden Ring. It's June 15th, so we are 6 days away from the Elden Ring DLC dropping. I need to download Elden Ring, by the way. I deleted it to make space on my game, or on my PS5. And forget about the game, of course. I pre-ordered the DLC, I just need to re-download it, obviously. I never made a new character. I still have my one, level 300 character, so hopefully it isn't going to be too OP, or hopefully I'll actually still have a good time with the DLC and everything, and I won't be super strong or too strong or anything like that. The Elden Ring DLC drops in 6 days. I'm super fucking hyped, so yeah, expect a lot of videos on that. I'm going to be playing the hell out of that thing over the weekend. I have no plans that weekend. I'm not making any. I saw some of I think some of the leaked game. I think it was leaked. I don't know. Maybe FromSoft officially sent it out, but I believe it was leaked. I saw some of the combat, the hand-to-hand combat things that they're gonna have in it. I don't know. I think it's gonna be like an Ash of War or something. I don't know what it's gonna be, but they have hand-to-hand combat options that are coming to the game now that I saw, and some of the other little combat that I saw look just fucking insane. It looked like some shit out of Sekiro or something. Like something out of the stuff that the modders make with all the crazy abilities where you could dash and teleport and all that junk. It looked really nuts. I mean, it looked nice. The crazy movement, dodging, attack mechanics and all that. It looked dope. Just a couple little seconds that I saw, it had me feeling some type of way about my sexuality.
What did he say?
For those of you who played Dead by Daylight, they released their Twisted Masquerade event update 2 days ago on the 13th. I'm playing that with some friends, and I do like it a lot. It's pretty damn fun. Little abilities and everything are always really nice that come around only once a year, unfortunately, but hey, they're really fun while they last. It does seem a little killer-sided, though, honestly, because there is one ability for killers that lets you insta-hook. I forget exactly what it's called, but you pick up a survivor and you don't need to take them to a hook. It's ability when you have an invitation, you just hook them from wherever you're standing at. It'll just teleport them. I mean, it's fun. I haven't touched killer yet for this event, but I'm going to. I really want to try out that hook ability. It seems nutso. Also, I'm gonna try out the jump and crouch spamming in game right now. I see him. Got him. Oh, that's fucking insane! So you can still jump spam. This might only work for one gunfight, and that's really it. Next gunfight you get in, it's gonna be crazy. That guy still couldn't hit me either. That was disgusting. Look at that! Look at that shit, dude! Is it still there? It's still there even a little bit after I reloaded already. I can still do it a little bit. I'm gonna let it activate. Hold on. Go. Switch the pistol. Yep, still there. Still there even after I switch. Yeah, there's really no way to exploit it in any way, which is cool. I'm glad the devs actually thought about that. There's no way to get around it. That's the kind of devs that we need in Call of Duty right now. But the point I was gonna bring up earlier as well, what the devs are doing with Xdefiant, we have not seen that with Call of Duty at all for years. Years. The level of actual care and consideration and just thought that they put into this update alone, you can't just exploit it in any way. It's still there no matter what. After you aim in, after you switch weapons, if you try to stop, go to that hip and then aim back in, it's still going to be moving around. Just that alone, you can tell that they really did think about this. You can tell a lot about the devs of a game just by how the game is and how it's designed. I mean, and what they do to it, the changes that they make and everything. Just a small little change alone made me like this game and like the devs even more. That's crazy. Mark Rubin is fucking phenomenal. Mark Rubin and his whole dev team is just fucking phenomenal. See, now this is Call of Duty, for example. They say Call of Duty's put out a similar type of update where they nerf crouch spamming and jump spamming. Would probably break the whole game entirely. It would fuck up the servers, and it would take a week to actually fix some things. It would break other things too. And there would also be an exploit that they wouldn't think about, like the thing I showed you where you just crouch spam, you start swaying, but then you just un-ADS out of the hip, and then you aim back in, and then it's gone, But no, with this, it's actually still there. The devs of this game actually sat down and thought this whole update out and thought this whole new little feature out. Made it non-exploitable. You can't just switch to a different weapon to completely cancel out. It's still there. You can't just do it at the hip like this. You can't just crouch spam at the hip and not get punished for it, because once you aim in, the sway is going to be there. They actually sat down and thought about this, and it looks like they actually tested it too. Like, this thing feels and looks like it was really actually genuinely thought about and tested, and just had a bunch of people putting their brains together, compiling together to, you know, make it work and make it proper. Then I'm circling back around to Black Ops 6 again. The devs, Treyarch, they need to be more like these Xdefiant devs. They need to actually, like, show some passion and show some care to the game, because Xdefiant is actual competition now. Call of Duty has competition with Xdefiant. Within a week, the game had 10 million players. 10 million. Like, think about that. What game has done that, like, recently? Any FPS? What FPS has done that? Not Call of Duty. Call of Duty has fucking... When was the last time Call of Duty has done that? When was the last time Call of Duty has had millions and millions of players online just actively at once? Even during the beta testing, the initial, like, first beta testing, the game hit 2 million players before Modern Warfare 3 came out, like, sometime last year. So, like, just think about that. It's insane. I think it really shows, because the game clearly was thought about and it clearly has some passion behind it. And Call of Duty sees that, and they're doing things, you know, to get people's minds on their game. They're marketing the hell out of Black Ops 6 right now. I haven't seen that in forever. It's weird. I'm not used to it. I'm sure, like, tons of other people aren't used to it. It's crazy. But Treyarch actually needs to, like, do what Xdefiant is doing and care about the game and do things that actually help the game and you know, improve its quality of life. And Activision needs to allow them to do it too, because we all know Activision is behind the scenes pulling some little fucking puppet strings, and, like, there's nothing the devs can really do about it, right? And there's also nothing we can really do about it other than just complain for years and years. In the Black Ops 6 Direct, they're actually being open about what's to come and what the game is going to offer day one, like a launch, like traditional prestige, 16 maps a launch, 2 zombies maps, actual zombies, like, team of like named people, not just some operators that you hop in with some crazy fucking cosmetics and, like, a loadout or something. It's gonna be traditional round-based zombies. At least I hope it's gonna be traditional round-based zombies, and you don't have like a loadout or something. It's still gonna be like the round-based zombies with a named team and the actual, like, iconic figure in it, Weaver. Like, that's amazing, right? All these things that they bring to the game are amazing, and it's obviously driving attention towards the game. I see people all over online saying how they're actually kind of excited for Black Ops 6, and they hope that it's good, and it needs to be good. If it's not, then players are going to bleed from the game into Xdefiant, because the multiplayer is, even now, just the multiplayer is clearly superior. It's so much better. This multiplayer, Xdefiant multiplayer, is just phenomenal, and it shows through, you know, through the devs. Like, just the way the game is, the way Xdefiant is, you can tell that the devs actually care and that there's passion behind it. Call of Duty, you don't see that. Modern Warfare 3, Sledgehammer's honestly doing a lot of things right. They're doing good, but the game is just stale now. Like, I don't want to touch it. When Elden Ring comes out, I'm not gonna be on anything else. I'm gonna be locked in on that. And a game that actually, like, also has passion behind it. Like, FromSoft fucking cares about their game too. Look how Elden Ring launched. It was fucking amazing. There's enough rambling on, though, enough ranting. I don't want to get myself worked up or anything. Double XP weekend, I'm gonna continue to play Xdefiant some more, get some of my levels, weapon levels leveled up, get myself leveled up, whatever. Get a little bit better at the game, because I do want to get better at this game. What you guys think about the update, whether you like it or not, whether your opinion differs on, like, mine with, like, Black Ops 6, and whether you're excited for Elden Ring or not, because I sure as hell am excited. Expect a lot of videos on Elden Ring very soon, as soon as it comes out. Just expect it. And you know, maybe even a live stream or something, or a couple live streams. If you're new here, subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.